This Taylor Swift Eras tour that took place here in Toronto over 2 weekends has really caused problems for a lot of people. Now, this sister here got kicked out of the hotel because the Taylor Swift concert hotels were overbooked. And so the person that run that hotel told her she had to go. And they ended up calling the police on her to make sure that she was escorted out. If she didn't get out, the police were saying they were going to forcefully remove her. Take a look.
You guys gave us a number, correct? We called the number.
Okay.
There's no other alternative. And if she cannot leave, if she has nowhere to go, there's no other help we could get from you guys to get her in a better position than being on the street right now. Because she has nowhere else to go. We've tried family, we've tried multiple resources, including your own.
Yeah.
And we have nowhere to go. So this is something that right now, if she doesn't leave, she's going to be forcefully removed from here. And what is the procedure? You don't want to do.
Yeah.
What is the procedure when you say forcefully? Like if she's not necessarily saying she's resisting, but this is a mother of how many kids here who has nowhere to go. So it's rather them sit on the street with nowhere to go.
Like, this is crazy.
Unfortunately, you're not protected by the landlord and tenants.
I understand. What is the process?
We don't have any authority.
What is the process for them being forcefully removed from here? With mother of 4 children.
Pardon me?
What is the process if she's being removed from here, a mother of 4 children, if she refuses to leave from
I
here?
already indicated to her.
Okay, but what does he mean by forcefully removed from here?
You're an adult. You can string a sentence together. You understand what forcefully means.
Yeah, but can you
We don't wanna
elaborate?
do that.
Can you
No, I will
elaborate?
not elaborate.
But I mean,
you understand? I'm not going to be goaded into it. I don't
Goaded
care that
into
you're
it.
recording.
It's good
I
to
really
elaborate.
don't.
It's good to elaborate
That's
because I
great.
don't know what forcefully.
Yes, please.
No, we're
just
asking
collect your
that
stuff.
because my children are in there.
And we
We're
don't
not
want
trying
to.
to.
And I don't want I don't want anybody to be harmed in here. So when I
No,
say
of course
forcefully,
not.
when you say
That's why
forcefully, those are the
we're
words that
asking.
you use. So I
Yeah,
want to
those
know
are
what does that
forcefully.
mean.
We have to bring her out.
Okay.
Please make it make sense to me. How I was kicked out of the hotel for a concert that was overbooked. Make it make sense. I've been there since July of the summer. The woman told me November 12th that they booked my room on October 1st. And then tell the person they have to leave because they need the room. Because they need to make more money, basically. When I'm already paying $1,341 a week. And you could just tell me, sorry, you have to go. See you later. And then call the police and make the police forcefully move me out of my place. These fucking people kicked me and my kids out for a fucking Taylor Swift concert. I've been living in this hotel since July 29th. I've had nothing but problems. Nothing but everything broken. My children getting electrocuted. Not having nothing. No access to plugs. To no power. To so much things. And then they come and tell me I have to leave because Taylor Swift's concert overbooked all the hotels. Now I have nowhere to go. Every hotel that I'm calling is booked for the stupid concert. And these stupid people are getting away with scamming me and then get to kick me out with the police. This is not fair. This is not fair. This is not fair.
So the average price for a hotel over this Taylor Swift Eras tour was ranging anywhere from $900 all the way up to $3,000, depending on how close you were to the Rogers Center, which is where Taylor Swift's concerts were being performed. So I'm not sure where this sister's hotel is. She didn't divulge that information, but it must have been in and around that area. And obviously, the people who ran that hotel, found an opportunity to make more money because people were scrambling to get a room. I mean, it was pandemonium here in Toronto. So the other thing I don't understand, though, is why this sister was renting a hotel. And as she said, she was paying $1,341 a week, which is over $5,300 a month. You can get a rental for that much and maybe even less. So there's got to be an issue here. Maybe it's a credit issue, which is why she couldn't rent an actual apartment or home for her and her 4 children. Or maybe it's an issue with she's not employed because for obvious reasons, you have to be gainfully employed before you can rent a place. Also, it might also be that a lot of landlords here in Ontario, they do not like renting their homes to people with multiple children. And as I said, this sister has 4 kids. So, and then couple that with being Black with 4 children, and I tell you, it's you're really hard pressed to get a landlord to give you their place. So that might also be part of the problem. I think it's a combination of things. Again, she didn't divulge this information. I'm just deducing that based on, the basics when it comes to, rentals in Ontario. And it sounds to me, just from what she's saying about this so-called hotel, is that there are a lot of issues with electricity and there's issues with power. So, I mean, it obviously couldn't have been that great of a hotel. But again, this Eras tour, people would be willing to sleep on the street to make sure they went to this concert. And then on top of that, the prices for these tickets were ranging anywhere from 2,000 all the way up to 8 grand and up a night for this Taylor Swift. Honestly, me personally, I don't get the appeal. But then again, I'm not 14 years old and one of the folks. So I don't get it, but it was pandemonium. Let me tell you what else they did. They even temporarily gave hotels to homeless people that were in and around that area where the concert was being taken place, which is in the downtown core of Toronto. They gave them temporary room and board to make sure that they were safe while Taylor Swift was here. But I think it was more along the lines of they didn't want Taylor Swift and her people to see, again, optics, to see homeless people laying around in that area. That's what really it was about. She's gone. So these homeless people will be back on the street. And unfortunately, this sister is on the street. She has started a GoFundMe. So looking for donations and help to make sure that she finds somewhere else. I do believe that now that this Eras tour is over, she'll probably be able to get back into a hotel, if not the same one she was in. I personally wouldn't go back there, but I'm sure she'll be able to find something, hopefully. But yes, there is a GoFundMe, and hopefully people will be able to help her out. It's crazy. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app. You want to get that app. And last but certainly not least, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Black Experience with Emma Ansah. Until next time, please be safe, everyone.